Languages are the bridge for connecting of the people. It's the medium of communications. Welcome, my viewers. Today, despite being Sunday, I had some important job in the plants. And just now, I'm coming after the planning of the jobs with my colleagues, Mr. Bhagyaraj. While I was talking to him, after planning the jobs, he was informing a client in some language. Definitely, it was the Indian language, but I couldn't understand. I asked him, what languages you talked right now? He told me that in Tamil language, he informed the client who is the Tamil speakers. I was surprised because he's not the Tamil speakers, he is Malayalam speakers. And I know that he knows Tamil as well, and also apart from Tamil, Hindi, English. It is not a discrete incident because people of India in the many states, they know many languages. Another my colleague, Nemiraj, he knows 5 languages: Kannada, Tulu, Malayalam, Tamil, and also Telugu, also English. So you can say that the 6 languages. What I was telling, that this is not a discrete incident of any Indian people, those who are working outside. It's quite common. They know the multiple language, at least for the manageable level. I'm not talking about they are getting Rabindranath Tagore or Shakespeare in this language, but at least they can communicate. And for the North Indian also. Apart from the Hindi speakers, other than the Hindi speaking states, they know their own language and also the Hindi and also little bit English for the communications. So India is a multilingual country. There is no escape from this. Can you imagine how many numbers of speakers, how many languages are prevalent in India? We all know that as per schedules of constitutions, we have 22 official language. But apart from the official languages, there are other languages which has more than 10,000 speakers. At least 121 such languages are there. And if you count the small pockets, dialect, and some other regional language, it includes 19,500 vast number. In a country like India, where it is well known for the diversity, unity in the diversity, multiple religions, multiple cultures, multiple languages, it's quite essential to know more than one languages. I was born and brought up in rural area, coalfield of West Bengal state of India. And by virtue of the growing up in that coalfield state, I automatically learned Hindi and also little bit Bhojpuri, because the people who were living surrounding my house, they used to speak Hindi or Bhojpuri. Automatically I can understand. Maybe Bhojpuri I cannot speak in a fluent way, but at least I can understand what people are communicating. Hindi I know. Hindi writing also I know. And it is quite important for a country, for India, to know multiple languages. It's meaningless to hate another cultures, another language in a country like India. We need to gracefully accept this reality in our country, and it can strengthen our bonding with the other community, with the other language speakers. And we know all that united we stand, divided we fall. So let's not allow to fall our country. Let's communicate properly so that we can effectively manage in our professional area and also the personal area. You know, despite being in Hindi speaking, despite being the Bangla speaking person, my best friend was from the Hindi speaking person. precisely it is the Bhojpuri speaking person. That's why I know some of the Bhojpuri words also, and I can communicate little sentences, some small sentences in the Bhojpuri. And here, in fact, in Africa, Zambia, I'm dealing with lot of diaspora of India who are working in our company, who are servicing our company, and I can communicate with them with Bhojpuri. And I have observed that while I'm communicating in their languages, they are reacting humorously. But again, the connection between us is become so intimate that management and getting extractions of the ideas from them become very easy for us, so that the reliability of the equipment can be improved with the feelings of the oneness, with the feelings of connecting with us. My jobs of management become very easy because of that languages. Nothing harm if I can know some words, particularly in some other languages, and I can communicate. I can simply call. For example, I don't know Tamil, but at least if I can tell Bhanakkam, it will have some huge impact in the communications. You might have observed that our PM Modi is also might be adopting the same principle in the different state while he is delivering his speech. At least beginning of few sentences, he tried to speak in the languages of the state. And in this way, his communication is very much effective. Nobody can deny it. You can criticize many of his actions, just like the oppositions, but you cannot deny that how good speaker he is. He has the capability of attracting a huge mass of the populations, and that is even after serving long years in this seat of the PM. So there are importance of knowing multiple language. There is no doubt about it. Language is the medium of the connection, and it's really a bridge between one person to another person to convey the message. So this is all about the importance of the knowing multiple languages in our country, India, where multiple cultures, multiple languages are prevalent. I knew many persons in Kollieri who were Bhojpuri speakers, but they learned fluent Bangla in the dialect of that regions, not the pure Bangla. Pure Bangla they might have known, but because of the better connections, they used to do the same dialect of that region. I knew many Marwari businessmen in Bangla, in many pocket of the rural area, small towns. They also adopted the same principle of speaking in the dialect of that particular area. So this is a great, they also, because of this connection, maybe one major factor, they are also flourishing their business in that particular locality, and they can keep some good friends to support their business, to expand their business in that area. So this is a very good management from their part to adopt the language of that particular regions with the dialect even. So this is all about the importance of learning many languages in our country, India. Thank you.